650. 650 for a 2-year.
For a 2-year deal. So in terms of what you're paying, no matter what phone you've got, we're actually offering an incredible deal. We're offering a proposition that makes this phone off contract, makes this phone to buy with services included. And we think the future for technology is even going to change from that. We've also decided to build our own Android skin for the phone so you can customise it. What this means is we want to build a community of users who basically think they want to make changes to the phone, they want to develop. You were saying about wanting to see a particular number on the phone, people might want to see certain elements that they don't already have on the phone. We want to basically let users give us feedback what they want to do. We build a community of people who can develop an Android skin with us to actually go on top of what's already there. This way, we can engage with people and actually provide technology that they want, not just what the big brands are giving them. It provides us an opportunity to allow us to develop the phone into different markets. We've partnered up with companies like SwiftKey.
How many of you know what SwiftKey is?
Does anybody know what SwiftKey is? It's keyboard, so it's got the AI keyboard, predictive keyboard in there. So they're going to partner us, they'll be included in our stack. So when you get our Android version, you'll have that as part of the Android version on there. Opera is another company that builds compression to make the phone more efficient, especially for searching online. That will be included within the software.
So what do you see as your competitive advantage?
Our competitive advantage is our disruptive price points. So we're selling a phone, it's a premium quality phone, which is probably half or even a quarter of the cost of any other competitor. You're taking the cost of the hardware and the services that you run on it.
What happens after 2 years?
We can offer you another SIM, we can offer you another phone, you can upgrade. We've got a whole recycling in terms of you can sell the phone back to us, and we'll be bringing out new phones every 18 months. This particular design, we've already got 3 sizes ready to go in the marketplace. So we've got this size 5.5, we've got a 6.4 screen, and we've got a 5.2. So we've got a number of models that we've already designed to actually go into the marketplace. We think it's time for change. The market needs to be brought back. Users are basically, we need to give value back to the users, and I think we can do that with that proposition. One of the things that we really want to basically focus on is technology in terms of Wi-Fi first. Has anybody heard the concept Wi-Fi first?
Wi-Fi, yeah.
For most people use Wi-Fi at home, they use Wi-Fi when they're basically at work. So most people are using their phone off Wi-Fi. We want to build connectivity into the phone, so when you're out in between work and home, you can connect to hotspots. The phone will basically have automatic connectivity to hotspots. So in the future, we want to build small cells from your home to your work, so your phone can connect using Wi-Fi. So this will mean that our proposition for the phone in the future will be a phone that you can use without networks. We're partnering with another company called FireChat, who build an app that you can actually use to communicate just using Bluetooth. So if you're in a room like this, you could actually talk and communicate just using Bluetooth. You can message someone. So these kind of technologies are the new technologies on the software side we can build into the phone. And on the hardware side, we don't want to create new tech.
Excuse me, just before you finish with the software, what about security software?
Security, we basically are partnering with a couple of companies at the moment. We're talking to them to improve the software, but at the moment Android with the new upgrade to Marshmallow offers a lot more in terms of security for the phone. So when this phone comes out, it'll be running on Marshmallow, so it'll be an Android has, have improved that, but we are working with 1 or 2 other companies that will actually look to do that. We're building specifically apps for businesses as well, so we will build in more security into the phone. As I said, We feel that the market is changing, that essentially a small company like ours can disrupt the market. We think there's a business model. What we're saying is that we want to basically start a community of people who are interested in joining us and developing both the software, the operating system, and apps as well. We think that way people can actually develop services, apps that they feel that's needed on the phone. And we think that's going to be what the future of phone is. It's going to be a totally open platform. The hardware will be off contract, it will be open hardware, open software, and open services. You won't need to sign up through a network on a big contract for 24 months and pay an incredible amount of money. And that's what our future is, and that's how we see it.
I think for some of the people who are not familiar, can you just talk them through how mesh networks work, where there's no signal and all that, how the FireChat?
FireChat's got an interesting app. It basically uses what they call mesh technology. Every phone that we've got in this room, for instance, basically is a node in a network. So each phone can actually hop onto another phone and basically connect. So we could have a network in this room. That's what mesh technology has been around a long time, but nobody's really used it because you can only use it in small spaces. I think it travels about 100 meters. But what FireChat have done is basically it can hop from Bluetooth to Wi-Fi and then onto a network as well.
Can I just add, if you're kind of familiar, the old model, it's actually the internet reinvented for wireless. So the way it typically works is, if you remember, the internet was all about, it wasn't a linear network. If one node failed, it would jump across another. So mesh networks were really put in first for buildings where you put a lot of sensors. So rather than communicate to each sensor directly from the router, they hopped across each of the nodes. So every connection or sensor also became a node. So it also gives you a lot of redundancy. So what it also means is, supposing there's no signal from here to the red line there, but from the red line somebody has a signal, but there's 5 people standing. Your phone will jump across those other people's connections till it actually gets out. So you could be out in the middle of nowhere. If there's enough people in between, it hops until it finds its way out. All right? So that's roughly how mesh networks work. So, that can be quite disruptive for mobile phones that are networks that are used to getting their money by getting a connection to you. Okay?
Would
Does that
that
help?
would that
Any
be better-
questions?
would that be better technology in rural places like?
Well, provided there's enough people in between, then it'll jump across. So it says, okay,
So it's a relay signal.
exactly. A relay till it gets its output, and anyone within that forms part of the mesh.
Anybody with this phone is in.
No.
Or any
The
phone.
mesh network protocol were put in from the Apple 6 onwards, or iOS 6. So
Yeah.
once you build it into your stack, okay, then on top of that you build your apps. So like you've got WhatsApp, yes? So WhatsApp uses your Wi-Fi signal to connect you to the internet and to somebody else. FireChat uses a mesh,
Okay.
all right?
To who do we go and complain for the quality of
No,
coverage?
you don't get quality of service that way, but then the internet started that way. If any of you worked in telcos before, right, quality of service actually evolves. Everything starts shitty. Skype started that way, right? Sorry, not very
All
polite.
services.
How many of you remember Skype, where the signal kept on dropping and so on? So as the
Still like
demand grows, as the density grows, so does the quality, right? And to be honest, there is actually no guarantee of quality of service from your telco providers. Okay? There was a court case that happened when a doctor was using a mobile phone and a patient died because they couldn't connect. But there was no quality of service. See, in the old world of fixed connections, the whole reason they provided electricity was that it would provide that, but there is no quality. But the reality is, once you get enough people on the node, you'll never get a point that the cell tower is out, because it could keep on hopping till it finds a cell tower to connect to. So it could be quite revolutionary in 5 or 10 years' time. But what happens with a lot of the technologies is it's built into your phone, and then when there's a critical mass, suddenly you notice it. Anyway, I don't want to take away from
Right,
that.
Charles,
You had mentioned that you're partnering here with 3, is that right?
Yeah, we're partnering with 3, yeah.
So in terms of your original sales channels, do you envisage this phone sitting in 3 stores, or are you looking, is it strictly for the network?
It's not for the network. I mean, the other thing I probably need to talk about is crowdfunding. Does anybody know what crowdfunding is?
Yeah.
I mean, our model is basically going to sell on a crowdfunding model. The reason we're using crowdfunding model is basically any business knows wants to start up knows investment's a big part of it. We're not looking for investment because the investment that we've got is actually from the manufacturers we work with. For instance, investment is